headed to the front line and the brutal, unforgiving terrain of battle-scarred Afghanistan, the scene of some of the fiercest hand-to-hand fighting that British soldiers have faced since the Second World War. In the heat of battle, the Navy's Royal Marine Commandos, a spearhead force of elite shock troops that can attack with devastating effect from air, sea, or land. To prepare for war, they've undergone the toughest military training anywhere in the world. Enough to reduce grown men to tears, and it often does.
Stop making fucking girly faces and start moving!
I was granted unprecedented access over 12 months to film with the commandos, both here and in Afghanistan.
Phone right over our head.
Hands straight in the bollocks, very uncomfortable. You start grabbing, ripping the testicles off, ripping the penis off. Again, I'm sure you're going to have the upper hand.
No!
Whatever the situation, nothing was to be hidden from me.
Stick it up your ass! You think you got the fucking attitude to sit back here and do your own fucking routine? You can think again. I'm spent.
If we don't carry out what we've been taught, you know, we're going to end up dead.
Get down into cover. Get down into cover. Down.
I was with them as they faced the shock and horror of the front line.
Big
We're under heavy attack. Taliban are fighting back hard. Got us well pinned down.
I was at their side as they confronted pain, exhaustion, fear, and even death. Our story starts back in June 2006 as a fresh batch of recruits arrives at the Commando Training Centre at Lympstone in Devon, a base with its own dedicated railway station.
Lads, clear. Line out along there.
For these 50 recruits, aged between 16 and 28, there's now no turning back.
Stand still, face your fronts.
They'll be known as 924 Troop, and this is their extraordinary story.
I'll ask you a question, you'll finish the sentence with call.
Over the next 32 weeks, they'll be pushed to their absolute limits, and many of them will be broken by the training, destroyed by the sheer bloody challenge of it. We'll be with them every body-crunching, gut-wrenching step of the way.
No, that's some corporal. You don't think to have a shave this morning?
I did, sir.
Corporal, I disagree with you massively. So I'll be teaching you how to shave properly. Name?
Richards, Corporal.
Switch your fuck on! Get up there!
There's nothing you seem to do is right.
Right.
CT, yes?
Yes.
Name?
McCormack, Corporal.
Do you top button up?
924 Troop face an often exhilarating but sometimes terrifying rite of passage that only the very best will get through.
Right, man, everybody pick up your bags.
The ones that do will be sent straight to the front line in Afghanistan, and we'll remain with them wherever they go.
Catch it up, then.
But first, there's 32 weeks of training, 8 months of intense, arduous physical and mental challenge. For many, as they cross the threshold into an alien world, it'll be the first time away from their families, who must now come to terms with their own fears.
The knowledge that he will be going to a war zone is obviously quite frightening for a parent. But the fact that he will be one of the elite of all the armed services throughout the world is a big sort of confidence boost as far as I'm concerned. But I don't want him to come home in a bag.
Line up, one long line there. Hurry up, let's go.
As soon as you're in, you're trained, and you're out somewhere like Afghanistan.
That's not hurrying, fellas, get there.
Doesn't scare very easy, Mike.
No, he doesn't. We worry about him just as much going out on a Saturday night, local, as we would, I'm sure, going out there, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. Especially if he's got a troop behind him and he's in a group. I feel more confident and comfortable with that.
Catch you up in the rear then, hurry up.
We had to accept that he might have to shoot somebody, or there was the possibility that he could be shot, but we've had to sort of come to terms with it.
It's a fact. 924 troop will deploy onto operations in Afghanistan. So we've got 32 weeks to transform this individual into a team player, a well-trained Royal Marine that's confident and capable of joining a troop on operations. And you know, that's the test. That's the test for us here in the training centre.